I'm a composer. I was a part of this project that Tom so graciously put together. Yeah, basically he approached me a couple of weeks ago, sent me a message and asked me if I wanted to be a part of this project that he was organizing, and I agreed. This was quite exciting. It's quite new, and it doesn't always quite happen. The project is basically a collaboration between a couple of different composers working on a single piece. So at least the way that Tom explained it to me, there were going to be a couple of composers each working on a single piece, and there were going to be multiple different pieces with their own set of instrumentations, and we wouldn't know who the other composers were going to be working on the same project that one was going to be working on. So that was quite exciting. Just kind of see a mesh of different styles and see how we could work together in sort of creating a unifying piece. You would basically get the piece at different stages depending on who started it, on who got to work on it second, and so on. It was quite interesting because when you only get an hour to work on something, and everyone sort of writes differently. It takes a different amount of time to work on something, and for me, I write quite slowly. So I had to think about what I wanted to do and how I was going to contribute to the project before I actually saw the piece for the first time. I knew I wanted to kind of add a improvisatory kind of section that was quite lush, both in harmony and in texture, that was quite free. So going into that, when I saw the piece, I saw there was a moment where I could kind of create a sort of resolution that quite nicely actually shifted into the kind of section that I was thinking of, and I used material that had already been presented to kind of create sort of more foreground melodic material against sort of the lush harmonies that I was thinking of creating. And it was quite fun. The piece will be interesting to hear. Thanks for letting me be a part of this project, and I'm excited to see what it sounds like.